draw like a young Clint. Bustin' first, ripping they souls like I'm heaven sent. This here's a battlefield where niggas get they wigs split. Only the solidest, the soldiers gon' survive here.
We don't condone violence. Let me say that one more motherfucking time. We don't condone violence.
Save our soul. We live in the land where it is told. It's told that the streets are paved with gold. But please understand it's where slaves are sold. So take my hand and we can gain control in this life that takes its toll. In this life that takes its toll. What? They say I'm well-dressed and well-mannered, but on the streets I stay wicked, speaking hell's grammar with the liquor stores, drug dealers and fast food joints selling me cancer. Don't bother asking the question when you won't tell me the answer. Back in the 7th grade I fell for this dancer, an angel that the heavens made with the eyes of a panther, flirting in class, making playful banter, trying to look at the ass, caught a glimpse and take a gander, writing a number.
What started as a war of words turned physical fast.
Because he said somebody's mother, he got upset, so he's like, come outside.
They say somebody came out of the rap battle event, they was talking crap. Man, none of that happened, man. Nothing. What happened was, one of our hosts was showing up and he got jumped 100 yards away. It did not happen at Pens and Needles. It did not happen because of the rap battle event. Pens and Needles had nothing to do with it. We don't condone violence.
I'm not going to blame the rap battle per se. It's generally, you get a group of people together and one group doesn't like the other group, then there's inevitably going to be problems. It could happen at a rap battle, it could happen at a football game.
Yo, what's good? It's Foul Kill with Coloradorap.com. Make some motherfucking noise.
Yeah!
We at home the line. It's the last battle of the night. So without fucking any other bullshit, rapper to my left. Introduce yourself.
One Life, Blue Sky Gang. Our slogan's bigger than yours. About to turn this into a hip hop hootenanny.
Make some fucking noise, y'all. Rapper to my right. Introduce yourself.
Bad Mr. Frosty, Contenderz up in this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? The league. Hey, I don't do that. I don't do that.
You wanna call it?
You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Heads.
It is tails. Alright, 90 seconds to 2 minutes on Bad Mr. Frosty. Let's go.
Gun, knife, nine, just talking about tanks full of knives in the whip. When I say I'm back to nitrous oxide, One Life. But this whole battle story from beginning to the end is gonna be like you'll see Nas in the whip. How I make this chump die when I beat his ass to death with one mic. So bad it'll take his future son's life. You say you can endure fights? You sure, right? That's why you put up 150 to drive all the way out to the Springs and hit this fucking dead end. Cause you're too scared to take a Denver detour, right? Short flight, nigga, you alright? Hey, I'm silly with the dirt, true facts. This bitch hit me up and called me out of respect as a good battler. But behind my back, what'd he do? He called me a candy bar rapper. Shit, you couldn't say that to my face like my feelings would get hurt? But don't you mean I'm more like a neutral grain bar cause my shit is real, your shit is turf? I'ma kill this little jerk. Just for stealing women purses, high heels, and women's skirts and a million infant shirts. How the fuck you got fish gills and you a smurf? For real, my skills would get a murk. He stole Ill Limited's verse on me that he originally had for Detour the day of that he canceled that battle. Facebook, quote unquote. You guys have a good time out there tonight. I can't make it. You guys, I have to pay some bills and go to work. Nigga, you don't need no skrill to go to church. Shit. Hey, but I already heard his bars. That nigga would've ate you like a meal. But it's about time I made another kill spare. This motherfucker's all shaking, all uncomfortable in place and looking real scared. But that's like Michael Phelps. That's like trying to fight yourself with my title belt with Michael Phelps. Cause you standing in my ring caged up in a steel. Man, that's like you Little Red Riding Hood and I'm Undertaker with a steel chair. To make it short, his new favorite sport is playing court racing in a wheelchair. But with that big ass cheeseburger mouth of yours, you could be Nelly. But since you like to piss on little girls and give them golden showers, you just look R. Kelly. With just a little bit more bloated and smushy, smelly with a loaded, swollen up sugar belly. Living over Big Foots is telly, trying to smash us some musty, dry, crusty, woofy bitch with petroleum pussy jelly. Hey, one more. Yo, no glory yet, his bitch giving me oral sex. I get bored as wet cause I absorb the pressure when the storm digress. People who don't like the sport neglect, cause I make war a mess. I'm not Thor to stress with sword Tourette's, but more complex. The day Mr. Slavey Orr's addressed as king is the same day two kids ages 4 and 7 from Georgia Tech will play a 2-on-2 basketball game and outscore the vets against Kobe and Michael Jordan's best. The poor in debt will get an enormous check to afford a jet. and Soulja Boy would win a rap battle against Lord Finesse. Every bitch you ever fuck with, you made that whore go les. Why? Because you look like you on that 70s show Fag, You're So Fast / George Lopez. Man, fuck this battle. I'm biting off Jordan's head, gore his egg, stretching, ripping this, tearing this guy's vocal cords to shreds. Then wiped on the floor to get torn to flesh. Then I'm a roaring step and I'm like, ah! Like a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Make sure he gets as much time.
Alright. You can run, but you can't hide forever. You want to be worldwide, but never. You wanted to battle a limit for the title belt, but you're the wackest dude in your crew. That makes you like the number 5 contender. And when you battled Solid for that chance, he beat you with some lines that he basically threw away. See, he had 2 battles that night. Didn't even prepare for you. He prepared for Ace, but still you got played. I always hear you bitching and moaning about your robbery record. Dude, that's like giving away your vinyl collection and saying you got robbed for your records. I'll throw your grandma off the roof so you can finally catch a body. You're that dude that no one cares about. Your family probably went on road trips and we're like, did we forget somebody? You're that dude macking on 13-year-old girls online being like, yeah, let's get naughty. So you're going into the living room and being like, hey ma, guess what? I met somebody. But check it, this little hoe can't rap. I'ma leave Frosty lifeless like I took off the snowman's hat. I pushed it back past his receding hairline. This bitch faggot sends gift baskets to radio stations just to receive some airtime. I murder MCs in their prime. On my scorpion shit, be like, get over here and tear out their spine. You don't pose a threat to me. I came to the show with dope flows and weaponry, fresh clothes and a rep to keep. You came to the battle in spandex with the wrong idea, being like, come on, wrestle me. You should have been a fan. Cause as a rapper, you're the man who will leave no legacy. Cause you rap like you got special needs, and if you step to me, I'll put you in a box like you committed a 2-minute penalty.
Make some noise, y'all.
Yeah.
Round 2 on Bad Mr. Frosty.
Ah, what in the fuck? This is Mr. Frost money. Look, don't listen to this fraud, Middle Eastern slob, when he's sitting here and talking about how he be clipping off them bras and getting in them draws fucking. This nigga says he got busting, pimping all the bras. He has this chick that's from the box state for her digits. She was bomb, but that bitch gave him the wrong number. Now, I know you be sniffing up the raw, bro. That shit is rubbing off of you. I mean, why the fuck it look like you twitch and lift your arm up like you got an axe in your hand about to hit some shit like Paul Bunyan? Y'all ever seen Mr. Slabby or rap? He's okie doke. Looks like he's on way too much Xanax and cracking dope he's smoking, smacking coke to pack his nose with blow. Then it looks like he's back to have an episodic electric seizure, panic attack, and overdose. But I sit and laugh and joke at this amateur average Joe, cause all of a sudden it looks like this faggot has the Holy Ghost in his hammer pants while he's doing his bananas in pajamas dancing rope-a-dope. Swing rotating his arms with his left foot in, right leg out like he's doing a cabbage patch and hokey poke. Hey, but whatever you've been doing lately, looks like it's not a mistake. I guess hanging around Solid's been great, cause it looks like you frosted them flakes. I mean, since the last time I seen you, it really looks like you lost you some weight. Looks like you've been copping some apes and probably cake. But it turns out that he takes animal nut cocking, got fucked and raped by an African donkey and ate from the Congo a snake in the Aliyah shape. Then he laid down and took animal cum shots to the face and even licked and swallowed in a waste of a drop of a trace. No, trust me, if you don't believe me, I brought it on tape and watched it today. But you an awful disgrace, brown eyes bite, my pupils are greyhound. My riders cruise through the A-town, drive by and shoot all you gay clowns. At recess, I'm sniping dudes at the playground. Five Guys is who's on the takeout. Die trying to choose an escape route, cause you won't do nothing, friend. Like I amputated your upper limbs and paralyzed you from the waist down. Paraplegic, no you're not sick, but you're fairly decent. You say that you got what it takes to hang with us, but like a solar eclipse, cause I rarely see it. You ain't Jairus even, you're barely feeding. You flowing and spitting for careless reasons, that's your very weakness. Why this king, he's too scared to be it. Unless it's McDonald's for therapy shit or being sponsored by Dairy Queen, bitch. Time!
Make some noise, yo! Yeah. Round 2 on One Lyfe.
Yo. If you think you can beat me, you must be doing copious amounts of coke and dust. You must be high off ketamine, methamphetamines, and promethazine. You know, sipping that lean from a golden cup. Or taking shots of beam till you're throwing up. Cause if you were sober and in your right mind, you wouldn't think that you could beat me in your dreams, cause you ain't dope enough. You got dough? No you don't, you're broke as fuck. Cause your rent money turns into your drug money. You ain't a thug money, you'll get opened up and smashed faster than a soda crushed. See, I was born in hell, Raised on earth and now I'm seeking heaven, man, I'm reaching for the stars. With you, it's like you got caught in a spot with no cell reception, man, you're reaching for your bars. But with them short-ass little midget arms, you ain't reaching very far. See, I started with freestyle ciphers, you know, spitting in the park. But I was committed to the art. So now I'm on a bigger stage in a pivotal position to leave you in a critical condition like a physical addiction. I'm flipping the script and spitting written that'll hit and destroy your heart like the tips of poison darts.
True. Yo, I so hate this kid. This old Navy gay homo flaming prick don't make no sense with his old lady pics. I'm like, okay, bro, take a hit. On your relationship, let's do the math. So I had to sit him down like a teacher and talk to him. You know, gave him tips. Since he just likes Hun's ages in the 3 to 9 up ranges with no puberty, I'm like, yo, she at least has to be the same age as you and me, and let's have some standards. No 2 and 3, at least a 5, bruh, maybe 6. Well, since this mighty duck only likes fly young baby chicks, I'ma run up and bust in his house, go up inside, grub, take a shit, roll up surprise chump, break his bitch so she can ride some crazy dick, open the wide cunt hole when I slide one open the size of Jay-Z's lips. He's a bad voice, all my ears can hear from him is bad noise. Back then, he started the team squad for Smear the Queer with all the fag boys. So tell me how the fuck solid theories like your dad would back then when he was spitting lyrics off the pad. You used to applaud for him and cheer for him in class, boy. Dog, is you serious, you trash. J-Hop finds it weird how Mr. Slabyor says the dumbest shit and he's always appearing in them tabloids. He told me the doc says he clearly don't get hemorrhoids. He gets rocks in his rear, they call them asteroids. Dog, but check this shit out. You a little bitch ass nigga, okay? And I'm fucking shoot you in the gut. And his boyfriend, he fucking shoots him in the butt. I'm about to fuck you up, bitch. You ever come stand up to me, I'm about to fucking stretch you believe. J-Hop is like Nestle with Crunch. I'm about to put this nigga in the bed, wrap him up, then say that niggas for lunch.
Done. Round 3 on One Lyfe.
Yo, this battle's already won, but this war has just begun. I cast shadows on the sun, your performance was poor, so now you're done. I'll leave you exposed to the elements. You accepted this battle that shows your intelligence is low, you're irrelevant. And even though I know that you're delicate, I'ma hit you with multiple blows that'll go through your skeleton. You can never be as hot as me. This cat's the type to swallow seeds. This cat's the type to enter the ring and get murdered like Apollo Creed. He's so short, he probably bakes cookies in a hollow tree. He's the type to win the lottery, go on a shopping spree, buy up all the baby clothes and be like, I swear to God, they're not for me. And when it comes to schemes, his philosophy is quantity over quality. And if every one of your losses is a robbery, then I'ma rob you for your 150 and leave your ass in poverty. I'ma treat it like Monopoly and jack you for your property. You'll feel the heat and the pressure and you'll crack like pottery. Admit defeat, cause I'm fresher, or get eaten as a midday snack with no apology. Sportsmanship or camaraderie. I saw your girl selling a body, G, giving hand jobs and sodomy for 75 cents behind the Dollar Tree. With a peg leg and a sign that says, blame it on the economy.
I got you. Let's take it to the judges. Go ahead, now you are.
What up, why not? Voice box battle. Shout out to Coloradorap.com. Listen, great battle on both sides. I definitely think that One Lyfe took round 1. I think that Mr. Frosty took round 2. Round 2 was his best round. The slip-ups, a little bit of the freestyle on round 3. I was leaning to him in the first like 45 seconds of his round, but he kind of lost it at the end, so I give it 2 to 1 to One Lyfe.
Make some noise.
Sincere, Bad News, 757, CMG, ENT, we all we got. Had a nice little battle or whatnot. First round, gotta give it to One Lyfe. He was just a little bit more raw, made me laugh and shit. Number 2, I think that was really just, that was a toss-up. The deciding factor was round 3. One Lyfe, he came with it. So 2-1 One Lyfe.
Yep. Go ahead, Teddy.
Same here. I'm gonna give first round to One Lyfe, second round to Bad Mr. Frosty, because I mean, he was killing it. He was consistent. But third round, I mean, One Lyfe just knocked me out with that economy line.
That shit was fun.
Go ahead, Emery.
This is Emery. Pretty much mimic what everybody else says. I'd give fuck, can't remember dude's left. Dude on the right, I'd give second round, and then the other two, I'd give the One Lyfe.
There we go.
Bad Mr. Frosty.
Bad Mr. Frosty.
Y'all announce it? That's 4-0.
Yeah. We got a 4-0 decision. One Lyfe. How much was on the line? 150?
150.
150.
Make some noise.
Make some noise.
Who's got gang? Our slogan's bigger than yours. I'm gonna go to sleep because I'm fucking tired.
Fuck. Mr. Frosty, you know what I'm saying?